Don't think. Feel. This is like a finger pointing to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger, or you miss all the heavenly glow. Do you understand?
我一生出嚟就鍾意爆牛頸. Alright guys, this video this morning here, I want to make a, it's pretty much going to be a response to several questions I received. I think it was about 4 or 5 people asked me the same question, and this is concerning listening comprehension. Now, listening comprehension, there are really no shortcuts. There are no shortcuts to understanding a native speaker quicker. You basically have to put in the time and do a lot of listening and having conversation with native speakers. First, of course, is the listening. You listen to content over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Then you listen to authentic content over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I know this based off of my experience. Comprehension, when you do that, you will notice that maybe not at first, but a little afterwards, you will start to notice your comprehension is improving. You'll be able to understand words you've learned. It's just, I can't explain it. But for me, let me just give you some examples just based off my experience. Like, this is, okay, I'm learning a language in my own country, because it's different when you're doing it overseas and in your own country. So since I'm learning pretty much all my languages in my own country, I have to work hard to not only strengthen my conversation skills, but also strengthen my comprehension. And for comprehension, I find myself listening to certain things over and over. I listen to online content, and I make videos. These are all the things I do for improving all of these things. I listen to content from a book or whatever. I find media online. I watch movies, and then I make videos. Then I try to have conversation with native speakers, either online through Skype or just in public somewhere. So you have to keep this. I have to keep doing this on a daily basis in order to improve my my skills in all those areas. So by making videos, I found that by making videos on certain topics, like you choose what you want to talk about. Maybe you could choose something based off of what you read, and this is what I do. I'll make some videos. I'll try to use vocabulary that I've learned, and incorporate them into a conversation that I make on a video. And I noticed that, and this is amazing, I noticed that when I had a conversation with someone in Cantonese and some other language, I heard they used some words that I've never used before in conversation, but I heard them. Well, let me say, they used some words that I think I used in a video. I take it back. I used some words in a video or some phrase, and I heard in a context, like in maybe a movie or in a book or some audio book that I was listening to. And I was like, wait a minute, I know what this person just said, because I used that in the video, or I heard it in a movie, or from one of my audio books. So this is what I have to do on a daily basis to improve my skills. Now, if you're doing it in a country, then it's a lot easier. I mean, I'm not saying that you don't have to work hard, but you still have to work hard. But it's easier. You don't have to try as hard as you have to when you're in your own country. When you're in another country, you're hearing the language every day. I mean, especially if you're around people that can't speak English. And based off of my own experience, when I was in Taiwan for like 3 weeks, the Taiwanese, because they didn't really, my in-laws, they speak Mandarin, but when I was there, they would speak Mandarin to me. It was like mixed up with Taiwanese. But like waking up in the morning, going to bed, going out to eat, it was just all Taiwanese pretty much. It was like 98% Taiwanese. And hearing a lot of the stuff, I was hearing like more of the same words. I was like, wait, I just heard that the other day. I just heard this last night. I was hearing my listening comprehension for Taiwanese was just improving. It was just amazing just for 3 weeks. So when you're in a country, you don't have to work as hard, but you still have to work hard to improve your language skills. You have to get out there, speak with the native speakers, do your reading, etc. All that stuff you still have to do. So yeah, like I said, there is no shortcut. You just have to put the time in. And if you're in your own country doing it, you have to put even more time in. You have to put even more hard work in to improve those areas. So I'm not saying to, like, if you haven't, let's say if you want to learn Chinese, I'm not saying that you should wait until you actually go over to China and Taiwan, because honestly, I feel that before you go to any country for any language, you need to learn that language to at least an intermediate level before you go. And the reason why I believe that is because when you do that, you'll be more aware of what's going on. As if you go over there and start from scratch, you're not that aware because you don't have experience. It's probably going to be harder, actually. It's going to take you longer. So I'm not saying that it's not possible, but it's recommended for you to do that. So that's my take on it. That's what I have to do for my listening comprehension and my conversation comprehension. I had to just put a lot of time in and doing a lot of listening, and keep following the strategy that I'm following by making videos and getting out there talking with people. All that stuff is very important, at least for me. That's what I like to do. So that's it. If anybody else have any suggestions on how to improve listening comprehension, make a video response for my fellow subscribers, and I'm sure they will appreciate it. Thanks for viewing.